Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to MKU Primetime. We apologize for the slight delay. Things have been a little bit scuffed trying to get stream host, but Cinder, as the hero he is, has opted in for the last minute. So thank you for that, my dude. Now, today we have Banana Legion versus High Definition, and this is actually a pretty damn important match because, from my understanding, Banana Legion in their first match against StarClan lost because of a penalty. I think that's still kind of a question mark right now, but what I do know is Banana Legion need to win this match against High Definition 2 to make playoffs. And if they do, then it means they will pip StarClan for this last playoff spot. So pretty important for Banana Legion to win this. HDolino, HD2, I think are already guaranteed playoffs. Anyway, it's been a pretty hectic start, so I haven't not even introduced my co-caster yet. Canoso, how are you doing, bro?
Hello, bro. I'm just chilling here, watching the HDolino versus Banana Legion match. Let's see how it goes, because as you said, Banana Legion needs to win here, because if they don't, they'll just lose playoffs, as simple as that.
Yeah, and obviously, I'm sure you are secretly hoping Banana Legion take this dub. Let's try and not get any caster bias, though, as we go into RMP, Melody Motorway, Music Park for race number 1.
Yeah, we see Blaze POV, I believe, so
Yes.
he is on the Luigi Wiggler, starting in 4th, 5th, and just dropped to 7 now because he didn't take Naiden and the proper line. Also, we have from Banana Legion, we have, I believe, Edgy, Lisao, Royal, Zeta, Ruby, and A1. And from HDolinos, we have Blaze, Rookie, Casper, Velocity, which is enjoyable for me, Soldier, and I'm not sure who's the last.
Alrighty, so Blaze currently in 10th place with a red shell. Not ideal. There is Jobo back in 11th. Hedgie, I think that was Hedgie in last. There's a few Banana Legion back here now. That might be a bottom 3 for them. So, yeah. Oh no, sorry, we're watching Blaze's PvP.
Yeah,
Right, yeah.
actually,
Excuse me.
Royal is in last now, Blaze with a star and a single shroom in 11. Royal has the bill and he's billing now. Blaze should be able to get shock probably here. No, he doesn't.
I mean, there's a lot of Roys in the front. I'm not entirely sure what the character spread is. I would guess that's a decent amount of HD2 in the front, simply just from the fact that look how many BL tags are back here. There's Hedgie, there's Royal, and there's Ruby. Blaze looking like the only real member from High.
I believe
HDolino back here. So
yeah, I believe Apex is in race QT, but if he's not first or on top 2 spots, it's probably a big top for HD2 right now, because only Blaze is back here. There are a lot of BL members, and there is the shock coming up from BL.
Yeah, courtesy of Luisao, I believe. That shock, I think, is very well needed. But if I'm being honest, I think the damage has already been done. That might have been BL pipping HD2 for first there, maybe 1-3. But the big question is, what much else? It was 1-3, but yeah, as you can see, 1-3, 7, 8, 9, 9, 10. It is a bottom 2 for HD2, HDolino, which is definitely a safety net for them. That shock really was a saving grace, though. If there was no shock there, then that's like over a minus 23, and instead it was actually a winning race for them. That's a +4.
Yep. So right now, let's see what HDolino wants to pick. They go with DS because obviously there's only one tree, so they can get all those drafts and be in an early top with DS. And BL is picking Animal Crossing, which is kind of interesting because Animal Crossing is, I mean, you can run it, but it's not ideal to run. It's more of a bagging bracket, I'd say. So with that 1-3, I guess they don't want to secure that early top, and they want to come back just like an RMC track.
Well, I think it's pretty dependent on the season, which we'll find out in just a few seconds here. Because if it's winter, then bagging is a lot. And there we go. If it is winter, which it is, bagging is
Yeah,
going to be a lot more. I think a lot more common, just naturally. So
I knew it was going to be winter, dude. Trust me, trust me.
I mean, winter always tends to be the most hated one, just because as Blaze instantly pulls triple greens and some blood is shed.
Yeah,
The lack of traction, it just feels so awkward to drive. But that is part of the reason why bagging is much more favored on this season in particular, because using your mushrooms, you just completely negate that traction loss. So your shrooms do a lot more than any other season.
and good back there for Blaze hitting Luisao, and now I think HD's in. I mean, Ruby's in first, I believe, but HD's in like 2, 3, 4, 5. I know
Yeah.
Edgy. Okay, Edgy and Luisao are up here as well.
Yeah, Luis out. Bye, courtesy of Blaze's red. Jobo's also going to get taken out though. So
Yeah.
a couple of HD starting to fall back. Blaze is up here now. Top 2 for Banana Legion. This red is going to be keeping Blaze at bay for now.
Nice back for
Yeah.
Edgy there. He hit Jobo, who was in on the back of Blaze. Okay, so now we have Blaze on second, Aplex with a horn in third. Pretty scary because he can get hit out. Oof. Nice try on the back there, and there's
Oh.
only Blaze. Who Ruby fails the line, so Blaze is now in first. And let's see if HD can come back now, because this
I
first
don't
is going
know.
to be huge.
I think they're going to need this first, because look at the minimap. You can see the Roy in 12th place going for Shark. I think that's going to suggest there's a lot of Banana Legion chasing down Blaze. As the blue shell does come into play. Lucky for Blaze, though, he's got that horn. So as long as there's no red from Ruby here.
And there is. He got
no.
back. Ooh.
Yeah, that's it. No, that's devastating. That's a
Yeah.
top 4-6 on Banana Legion. That's literally the last thing you want to happen. Top 4-6-11 for BL. What
Yeah,
an answer.
That hurt, dude. That back from Ruby just gripped Blaze so hard, because if he doesn't get back, he had at least second.
I mean, yeah, at the end when I said you're gonna have to hope Ruby doesn't have a red, I was, I was assuming if he did have one, he's gonna throw it forward, not back. So
Yeah.
even I wasn't expecting that. So well played by Ruby to take the shortcut and get the back spam off on Blaze. See, just those little micro plays, that's literally the difference of like a +10 race and like a +26, +28 race, which is absolutely crazy. And now HDolino on the back foot, kind of substantially now, going to opt for Cheeseland, because they're going to need to shift this momentum if possible, and they are going to get the pick.
Yep. So right now we are going to have some back POV, I guess, unless Blaze decides to run. And let's see which team gets the shock first, because as we know, this track is so much shock reliable.
I mean, yeah, we're going to see at least half the room just instantly stopping at the first set. It's just kind of, it is what it is with this track. Kind of a broken track. You know what? Make that more than half the room. We see a lot of people just opting to stay back to get those power items. More importantly, the shocks on this track are very, very valuable. More than any other track, to be honest. So
Blaze now in third with a banana and a shroom, and there is a top 2 for BL with Edgy and Ruby up there, and HDolino is probably in at least 3-4, because I know the Wario is for HD. And let's see what Blaze does right now. I believe he should be taking cut. Yeah, he has triple greens also, so okay, the cheese does the kills 2 of the greens. Okay, but Blaze, if he managed okay his items, oh never mind, Edgy backs his green, and now he takes cut and he's in first. Oh, first shock of the race. Let's see if there is a second one or if there is not.
I'd be surprised if there wasn't a second shock. That was surprisingly early. That was like end of lap 1, start of lap 2. So
Yeah.
even if there isn't another one in play right now, oh Blaze, what are you doing, bro?
Bro.
I don't know if you know, but there's a chain shot there. We've been playing this game for like what, 3-4 years. Come on, man. And that's just
Yeah.
Mario Kart 8 Deluxe alone.
Well, he got some triple shrooms, so that's good for him. HD is now in top 4, I believe, unless that right in second is not for HD.
Right, going to opt to Shroom past his teammates. Might be able to red Ruby out of second. I'd be surprised if Ruby did not have... Oh, Ruby actually playing very aggressive, backing the defense. I think Ruby did get taken out.
Yep, first is in first is Blaze, and we have Soldier and Joebo in 2-3, so there is a top 3 for HD at least, and Blaze has a Shroom first, so he has guaranteed first, I believe. And this, second shock, which Apex, that zing, yeah, that's a BL shock, pretty good for them.
Yeah, and so that first shot, well, it's obvious it was for, I think, high definition, but that second shock, the more important shock coming out for BL, giving them top 2, but not much else. Top 2, 8, I think that was. So that was 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, I believe, for her HDolino, HD2. So it's going to be a winning race for HD, actually, +2.
Yeah, probably they got it last set or something and just expanded, so Apex and I believe Royal get that top 2. Because if they don't spam the shock, I mean, it was a really good race for HDolino because Blaze had a Shroom first, and I believe top 3 had Shroom, so that was at least top 3 for them.
All right, it's not the first time Banana Legion have used a very late shock, and have definitely made some work out of it. Gonna opt to go for DK Jungle now for race number 4, which I do think they're gonna get. They're gonna try and keep their top 2 here, which, I mean, bumps at the start of this track, turn 1 and turn 2 especially, can be kind of weird. If you're starting top 2, you've got to watch out. You've got to make sure you don't bump each other out and just bump each other wide, just allowing the rest of the pack behind you to just kind of go a tight line and just overtake you immediately. So have to see if Aplex and Luisao can keep these top 2 spots. Luisao immediately pulling a red, Blaze a Shroom, so
he gets the right bounce and now has a Shroom in first. He should be taking cut instead of chain, yeah, so he can secure first for now. And okay, he doesn't get a protection, but at least he's in first, and if he doesn't use his view, okay, I think BL is in second and HD is in 1-3 now.
Okay, yeah, I think you would be correct.
Yeah,
oh, yeah, top 2 right now for HD. This bomb, Jobo's going to go wide here, I think, and then Blaze is going to back this on... No. Oh, Jobo did go wide, but no bomb was actually backed. I'm not sure if it was miscommunication, but the bomb finally does go back and does still take out Hedgie regardless.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Blaze, what are you doing, bro? Okay, so actually the bomb there was better because BL was 2-3-4 and is just unavoidable there. Even if he drops it on the left pad, BL can still go wide. So there was a better bump, and then he failed his line. Now BL is in top 3, and let's see if Blaze can take out at least Luisao here with this green. He doesn't, but it's a pretty decent spot with 4 Shrooms in third. He can come back. Still BL in top 2, and first is pretty close actually.
Yeah, it's looking like a lot of high definition in the back just by the minimap. Banana Legion in full control of this race as of now. Blaze almost making another driving mistake. The smart steering going to be saving him there, but he's not going to be saving him from that green shell though. Very, very nice back from, I think that was Royal, I want to say.
That was Zeta.
Oh, was Zeta,
so,
was it? All right.
Yeah, right now we have top 3 for BL, a lot of HD members back here. It doesn't seem that we are going to have shock, so this is going to probably be a top 3 at least for BL, and Blaze failed the line again.
I mean, look, I mean, I hate to say it, Blaze, but like, look, you deserve this 12th place. I'm sorry, man, but I mean, I don't think anything else has to be said. Driving mistakes happen, but a good thing for him though, the rest of his team pulling their weight 3-7. Once again, very similar spots actually to the last race. In fact, you know what? I think those are the exact same spots as Cheeseland: 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 12.
I believe one spot is different because we have a tie race. Yeah, tie race is a tight race instead of a +2 for HD. So right now, let's see
Alrighty.
what HD decides to pick. I guess Blaze is kinda okay. No, HD is going with DS. Let's see what BLs wants to pick because maybe the RDP3 or something, and Strudel is going to be the strat for tryhards. No, TH is the track that they pick. I guess C is in first, so yeah, he loves the track.
Toad Harbor's a pretty interesting track choice. It's not too common. It's one of the longest tracks in the game, most certainly suited for front running. But the starting Nisk at turn 1, you know, where you can kind of go to the right of the crate, that's very risky with all the bumps to do at the front. Well, not just at the front of the pack, but just anywhere, just because of the bumps and also the potential odd green shell or banana coming out of it. So, have to see if anything crazy happens this turn 1, because I wouldn't be surprised if some of the spots shift quite quickly.
Yeah, because if you fail the Nisk, you're immediately on a bottom spot instead of the front. Yeah, and if you do get it right, you're on the front. So it's like, if you do right the Nisk, you're in the front. If you fail, you're on the bottom.
Blaze has got to watch out for this green shell. It's looking like it's got his name on it. Louis we're still holding on to it though for now, as up it goes. Tatum's actually going to get taken out. I'm not sure if that was from the same green. It may as well have may have been.
Yeah, he didn't get a box.
Yeah, in between the boxes, and and a red as well for good measure. Rookie also biting the dust. This has not been the best of starts for high definition. A bomb going off, taking out Nick also. Ooh.
Not looking good so far for HD right now because they are only in third, I believe, and that Wario got hit now. So I believe it's a top 2, 4, 5 for BL right now. Tatum is in 6th and Blaze is in 7th. Ruby is in a star in 5th, so which is kind of strange. But yeah, let's see. Okay, Blaze got a red, so he should be redding now.
Yeah, but Louis has a red of his own. He's going to slow down to get rid of Blaze's red.
Yeah, but now top 3 for BL. Blaze got bagged by Ruby, so
yeah, I mean,
HD needs the shock now.
No box as well for Blaze again at the same set. I mean, you can tell already one thing that I think. Ooh, okay. One thing that seems different is that from the two teams is Banana Legion are just naturally. It looks like they're playing a lot more aggressive than HDolino are. Like a lot more back spams are coming out from them, and they seem to be paying off. They seem to be connecting. So HDolino, in all due respect to them, it just seems like they're at the back of the pack for most of the races. So and still no shock from Blaze, looking like another good race on Banana Legion here, unless a miracle happens for HDolino.
Yeah, I don't think we're going to see a bad race for BL unless something crazy happens. And Blaze
no!
Yeah, Blaze gets the shock, but yeah, it's too late.
It's too late. He won't even be able to get played at all. So that's going to be a top 4, 10-11 for Banana Legion, extending their lead even further. And I don't know, if you're Star Clan, I'd be shaking in your boots a little bit, because you need HD2 to win this war if you want a chance of making playoffs. And Banana Legion right now.
Actually, I believe HDolino has guaranteed playoffs right now, but BL doesn't. So they need to. Yeah, they need to win. So we have now 40 points difference. Yeah, I believe, or 50. Yeah, it's 40 points difference. I don't know why the bot says 50. But yeah, right now it's not as a big of a difference because one top 6 can get a tie, but still it's a pretty good difference for, I think, race 5.
Yeah, and the lead is not 40; it is actually 50. It's 180 to 230 for Banana Legion, I believe, unless there's been some sort of mess up with the bot. I don't know. Either way, what we definitely do know is Banana Legion is in full control of this match so far. Still 7 races to go though, so HDolino, they're most certainly not out of it yet, but safe to say, it's not going to be super easy to come back from this though.
Yeah, I mean, it's Mario Kart. You always can come back. I mean, it's not even half the war, so 50 points difference in 6 races is pretty doable. And right now we have a top 3 for HD, so they could break that top 4 for BL, and now in top 3, it's pretty good in RTTC, which is our running track.
Yeah, Tick-Tock Clock, one of the best running tracks in the game. Fairly easy to keep your top spots, which HDolino, they're in a pretty good spot themselves right now. Top 3 at least, make that a top 4 with Soldier coming into 4th place. So now, if you're Banana Legion, it looks like you're going to be wanting the shock.
Yep. That Legion last probably doesn't has it, but it's
Not
pretty
yet, no.
Yeah. There's also, okay, a lot of players are backing there, like 4 players, and they're lagging as well. So I don't think we're going to see a shock still, but there's a pretty large gap on the back. So let's see how Blaze managed. He got a bomb second, which is pretty good to hit Ruby there. So
It's not actually going to hit Ruby though. Ruby did go wide. Roy did spin out afterwards though. I think that was Rookie, but there Ruby finally goes down. Red Shell getting yoinked by that ghost. This should be a comfortable top 2 at least for HDolino here, which they definitely needed. But very late Blue Shell coming in would make me believe that it was either pulled at the last set or someone from HD2 was holding it. We do see a Wario coming through in 5th. Another late shark, which doesn't make a difference, just like the last race.
Yep. Let's see the spots. Oh, top 2 for 5.
Yeah.
8th last for HD. Really good for starting the comeback. So
It is.
now BL is in a pretty bad spot if they don't get their track pick.
Yep. Slashing the lead down by a solid 18 points there. 32 is the differential now. After the halfway mark, 230 to 262 currently. So if you're high definition, you're going to want to just opt for another running track, say, I don't know, Cloudtop Cruise, Wario Stadium, as you see them going, just to see if you can snowball this possible momentum. And Banana Legion, the other end of the stick, opting to go for Ribbon Road, which is interesting actually, because Ribbon Road is kind of a track that high definition, I know, at least specialize in. HD2, I'm not quite so sure, but either way, it's not going to pick it, so I guess we don't have to worry about it for now.
Yeah. So we have Warrior Stadium. Let's see if HD is able to keep that top 2 and even a top 3 or top 4, because there is only Ruby on 3rd right now, and it's inwards, so pretty easy to take her out if you manage to bump her, which is unlikely since she's inward, but still.
Yeah, you know that you mention it, Ruby being in 3rd would make me think Cloudtop Cruise was a much better choice than Wario Stadium. And you see 2 of HDolino's top 2 team members instantly being taken out, and I do think Ruby also did bite the dust too, but I do think if they went Cloudtop Cruise, they would have already been top 3 by now. So either way, HDolino, they've still got time, and I wouldn't be surprised if they do still have a little bit of front presence, as we are seeing Royal and Zeta back here.
Yeah, Royal is bagging for shock right now, so probably HD is in a really good spot right now. Maybe a top 2 or a top 3.
I think that's a pretty safe bet, yes. But now we see if Blaze is going to see if he can try his luck. Not going to hit the jackpot, unfortunately for him. This bullet bill's not going to end behind the double. There's Nick right now, sitting in 11th place.
Bottom 2 for HD right now, and the stream died. No. Okay, so we have 10th place for Blaze right now. He gets green there, and now is in last, starting the final lap. Ruby's in 11th. There's a Wally on the front getting a really good lead. And let's see. I think HD is in a top 3 at least.
Yeah, if that's Rookie in second, which I wouldn't be surprised if it is, that is a comfortable top 3 for HD. Also a bottom 2 with Jobo and Blaze back here. I'll make that a bottom 3 with Tatum too. But hey, a top 3, bottom 3. I guess it's a winning race, but you know, if you're down by 32, I guess you would much rather something else. As I mean, well, fortunately for them, Royal is gonna most certainly do them a favor and give himself last place. And no, that was actually Aplex in third, so it's only going to be a top 2-5 for HDolino.
Well, still a positive race for them. Now the difference is just 28 plus 4, but still, they have 5 races to go. 28 is not a big lead, to be honest. 28, you can come back in just one race. So right now, HD has the momentum, and let's see if they can still getting this comeback. They go with DHC, Hyrule Circuit, and BL is picking BDD, Bond Ray Dunes.
Yeah, and it wasn't even a top 2-5, top 2-6, excuse me. So I think this Bone Dry Dunes pick is fairly justified because the bumps on that turn 1 can be pretty brutal, which we might be able to see if we're lucky. So getting bumped either wide turn 1 or even worse into the off-road, it's not going to do you any favors whatsoever. Have to see if the players can get into the front early, because this is another track where if you do get into the front, more often than not, you should keep it as long as there's no shock, because obviously there is that huge glider strip where you're in the air with just like a pit below you for a good solid 3 seconds, I want to say. So prime target shock location right there, as we do see a couple of HDolino members being taken out. Tatum as well.
Yeah, I think, yeah, Soldier is in first right now, BL is in 2-3, Blaze with Double Shroom in third right now, so Roy went for the, Aplex went for the coins, and 1-3, 4-5 for BL, Royal is taken out, and now a top 2 for HD. That Boomerang is lagging and it doesn't hit Royal actually, so still top 2 for HD. Blaze is managed to hit Royal, I think, and also backs Lisa. I'm not sure if that hit.
And wow, a horn as well. So if a blue shell does come into play, Blaze, you can trust him to get rid of that for his buddy Soldier. And even better, he's got defense behind the horn as well. So if a red does come for him, if that is BL sitting in third, which I think it is, yeah, 3-4, then he does still have his horn.
3-4-5 actually, I believe.
Yeah, I think so. Louis Sal, Royal, and Ruby.
Yeah. So also we have one Wario and a Roy, probably an HD member because Ruby is in third or fourth. So probably a bottom 2 or bottom 3 for HD. But top 2 is kind of secure right now. There's a ghost. No shock. Okay, no shock even with that ghost. Well, that was kind of scary. And yeah, top 2 secured for HD right now.
Yeah, you can actually see the Wario in last was actually holding a blue shell. So I'm not sure if... Okay, top 2, 4, 7, 10, 11. Yeah, I'm not sure if that was pulled at the very last set and spammed, or if it was held for half a lap, and they just didn't want to risk throwing it, because it did look like HDolino definitely needed that top 2, because they didn't have too much else for the majority of that race. So
yeah, some HD members managed to come back, and they got a plus 12 race. So now the difference is 16 points. And they are still going with DHC. I guess Soldier loves the track because, I mean, there is a really good running track. There's only one shortcut, and that's it, because the last one is a nest.
Yeah, it's a nest. You can take it without a shroom. Just hop over the grass. No mushroom needed at all. And also, it's good for top 2, especially, because first can take one set of coins, and second can take the other. Now, as you said, this lead is most certainly shrinking. 16 points now. These last 3 races alone. high definition, HDolino, excuse me, have caught up 34 points. So they've definitely done well. BL still holding the lead, but no one, I'm sure they're not feeling nearly as comfortable as they were before. Anyone can win this still.
Yeah, I mean, 4 races to go. It's everything can happen. Even I'd say that HDolino can come back in this race if they manage to keep the top spots, and BL, even if they go for shock, I'm not sure if they can come back.
Right, Blaze now holding on to first place at prime 15 points position. Can't actually quite see who that is in second right now. That's Tatum, so it's going to be a top 2 for HDolino.
Yeah, Waluigi in third, and we have all 3 races in like 6, 7, 8 or something. Blaze got Horn in first, which is pretty good because if there is a blue, he can break it. And securing the top 2 for now, HD.
Yeah, and this horn can be pretty crucial, I think. Especially with your team in top 2 as well. Have to see if anyone stops at the set on the mini-map. Yeah, you can see a Wario and a Waluigi stopping at that second set. Looking for a shock. Have to see if it comes through, though. If it's going to come through, then you can expect it to come either on this upcoming glider or on the staircase in around 10 seconds time.
Top 3 for HD, and there is a shock. No shock at all?
I think he was trying to predict a shock.
Yes.
I think there's going to be a shock now. Yep.
Okay. So BL got the shock. Blaze trying to do a 5-head move, but it was a 4-head move actually.
No, I mean, look. To be fair, HD obviously they knew BL had shock, right? And so that's a pretty common target shock spot over the glider. So Blaze thought he would just dive off trying to dodge the shock, but instead, well played for Banana Legion doing it at the stairs after the boxes instead. That's actually going to gift them 1, 3, 4, 5, 8, 9, bottom 3 for HDolino. That is a huge spanner in the works for them, because now all of that progress in the last 3 races pretty much undone just like that.
Yep, minus 24 them. And oof, I mean, obviously, as you said, HD knew that BL had the shock. But even, I mean, you're going to get target shock or shocked after boxes. So I don't know if it was the right call to go on the left.
I mean, it's so awkward once you get shocked after those boxes because, well, not only do you not get a box because you've just been, funnily enough, shocked after them, but it's so hard to gain acceleration on that spiraling staircase just because it's just so awkward to drive when you're small because of the constant like elevation change as you go down whilst you're holding left. It just does not feel nice. So yeah, well played by Banana Legion. Not opting to use the classic let's use the shock when the enemy is over the glider tactic, but instead shocking HDolino after boxes.
If Blaze actually dodged that shock going to the left, it would have been so cool because he would have had that horn in first and probably kill like 3 or 4 BL members with that horn because it was just such a tight part of the track.
Yeah, well, keep on dreaming, Canoso, because HDolino, they're not looking too good right now. Down by 36. There's a couple races to go as we go into our PPS Piranha Plant slide. Blaze being hit by pretty much nothing there. I didn't even know what he got hit by.
I think it was a lag trail from Sida.
Yeah, it must have been.
So right now we have Blaze in 9th place. We have Joebo in like 7th, Tatum in now, Blaze in 10th, Sida in 8th. I don't know who the bottom 2 is. Probably BL, I'm not sure. We have Luis Sao back here as well. So. And we have Roy with a Rail with a red in 7th. Maybe he will slow down or not.
I think HDolino are controlling a decent amount of top spots right now. I mean, I say that as Joebo gets redded out, but there's a lot of Banana Legion in the mid to the back of the pack. I mean, it's never. I think I might be eating my own words now. Never mind. I thought Tatum was getting redded out, but he's not. So, are we going to get hit by nothing? All right, that's fine too. That's actually Hedgie in first. At least it was Hedgie in first because there's a blue shell.
Yep.
Oh, Jobo not going to be able to dip in time. So Blaze is he was there and ready for that blue shell, but just not quick enough. So
at least I think he got like 2 BL members with the blue because he slowed down on the after the glider, which is pretty hard to avoid. So let's see, Blaze in first, Royal in second. I'm not sure who's third. I believe it's a HD member, which because he's a Wario, and he just got taken out. So let's see if Royal gets double red and manage to take out Blaze, or if not, Blaze is going to get first right now.
Or even if it's just a shroom, if Royal pulls a shroom and takes Kart, which it doesn't look like he's doing. Blue shell being thrown very late. Blaze going to be holding down the fort for HDolino. First place for him, but where is the rest of his team? 1, 4, 5, 6, 7, 11. That is the race HDolino needed. They are now right back in this. A plus 12. Now they're only down by 24 with 2 races to go. Much more manageable now.
Yep. Pretty close gap, I'd say. Let's see. Ribbon Road for HDolino. Interesting for a 1, 4, 5, 6, 7. I mean, there is the risk you get shocked on the glider, which is you never want. But I don't know. Maybe someone says other track would have been better. But I mean, I'm not HDolino. They know what they're doing.
Yeah, Banana Legion have been picking Ribbon Road a couple times, but HDolino have suddenly said, all right, now it's our turn, and they're actually going to get the track pick as well first try. So I'm looking forward to seeing how this pans out, because clearly if both teams are picking it, they must both feel pretty confident on this track.
Yep. 11th race of the war. Blaze in first, Ruby in second, Royal in third. Let's see if Blaze is managed to keep the first position now. He gets the right SMT and no red for now. So actually, his rookie managed to go to second place right now. So I believe it's a top 2 for HD right now.
Indeed, with Nick finding his way into first place. Tatum and Soldier also up here. Blaze getting greened out by, I would want to say, Ruby, because we did see Ruby up there. A couple people we see spinning off on this glider section, so a lot of spots and positions are going to be shifting. Triple greens out from, I want to say, Soldier. Oh no, it was Nick, excuse me. So I'm not entirely too sure how these spots are looking. We do see a lot of HD in the middle.
Yep, and I believe if it's not Apex or Sida in first, I don't think BL has a really good spots right now, because only Edgy is in third right now. Ooh,
we know there's Royal and Hedgie in top 2. So, oh, Blaze! Oh no, so close. Oh no, that's terrible. Into the blue as well for good measure. Oh, that is rough. Could have used that horn, huh?
Yeah, there was no time, dude. Okay, so right now HD in last, place in 9th, looking good so far for, well, I mean, middle spots are, there's the shock in play. Let's see, probably an HD shock.
Second place actually dodging that shock now, so they should be set for first. This fire, no, he couldn't, no, he could not back the red shell in time, not on that elevation change of the twisty, turny, wavy section of Ribbon Road. Blue shell coming in for first place, not going to matter. They are protected with a horn. So I think it's looking like a pretty good race for Banana Legion here. This is looking like a very good race. This could be a war ender right here. Top 3, 6, 10, 11. Oh, okay, yeah. I mean, so that's going to be a minus 16. So Banana Legion are now up by exactly 40 points, which means Banana Legion, they can't lose. worst they can do here is draw. And so as a result, I do believe that actually guarantees Banana Legion into Division 2 playoffs, if I am not mistaken. Because I think all they needed to do was just not lose here.
No, actually, they need to win because I
They need to
believe,
win, do they?
yeah, I believe SC StarClan went 2-0 this week.
I see. All right.
So StarClan is 6-4 and BL is now 5-1-3. So if
I
they
mean,
don't win, yeah, if they don't win,
I
they
mean,
don't
look.
get playoffs.
I
But
mean,
it's
look. I'm just gonna say, right, if HDolino get top 6 here, and Banana Legion don't make playoffs because of this, then I would actually feel so bad for them. I think it would pretty much go down in history because, I mean, I was gonna pick Baby Park. No, not even close. But obviously it's looking pretty good. All Banana Legion needs to do is make sure one member of HDolino finishes in the bottom 7 spots, and they are confirmed playoffs. So
Yeah.
we'll have to see what happens. It's looking good for BL, but it's not over till it's over, especially on cows.
Now we have Blaze in first. HD Nick is in third, I believe. So 1-3 for HD, and Aplex is in second. So BL is, I believe, Roy in last is Ruby. So BL is like in middle spots right now, and HD doesn't have much after the 1-3, I guess.
Yeah. Oh, that green from Aplex looks behind him a little bit too late. Not enough time to react. So if you're HDolino, you need to get rid of all of these BL members' stat, because especially on a track like this where it's pretty damn difficult to catch up on, it's not looking good for HDolino, I don't think.
Good work
Granted-
there, avoiding the bump.
Yeah, granted, I don't think HDolino really care too much because I'm pretty sure they're confirmed playoffs anyway. But if you're a BL fan, I think you'll be ready to celebrate here because it's looking like Banana Legion will be making playoffs here for Division 2.
Yeah, unless there is a slight shock, but still, yeah, it's guaranteed playoffs. Aplex already first. So yeah,
Alright.
he got
Oh,
random
no.
green. That's actually top to 4, I think, for BL. So yeah, there is the win for BL.
Yeah, top 3-5 for good measure. Top 3-5, 7-11. That's going to be a comfortable dub for the Banana Legion squad. Commiserations to HDolino, but both these teams, regardless, will be making playoffs. Commiserations to StarClan. I'm sure lots of you were watching this, hoping Banana Legion would lose so you guys could make it, but it was not meant to be. Well done to both teams, though. It was a good match. It was pretty
good
close.
match. Actually, it was pretty close until last races, where I mean BL got plus 16 and plus 24 last 2 races. But yeah, we were like only 24 points on the gap entering race 11. So yeah, pretty close. Where I liked it. And also,
Alrighty.
congratulations to both teams for making playoffs.
Yes.
Any final talks of the Wario Squidz?
Well, I just want to quickly see what the 4 teams in Division 2 are that are making playoffs. I'm getting up real quick.
I believe
it's looking like it's going to be OUH, HDolino, Banana Legion, and Midnight Wasps, I think.
Yep, that's right. Actually, my prediction for playoffs was even 100% right, because I believe the first Primetime that HDolino, Banana Legion, Midnight Wasp, and StarClan will make playoffs, but only StarClan didn't, and OH made playoffs. So
Hey,
congratulations to all the teams that made playoffs, and I think that's all for us right now.
Yeah, 3 out of 4, 75% record. Not too bad, man. But yeah, I think that is going to do it for today's cast. Thank you all very much for tuning in. Next week, the playoffs section of the season will start. And I imagine we will be casting Division 1 as per usual. So make sure to tune in this time next week for that. Hope you're all looking forward to it. And for now, I've been Squidz. Peace out, all of you. Love you all. See ya.